Hey, what's going on? My name is Brian Bauer, and today, well, we're going to be taking a look at the new for 2022 Schecter lineup. Anyway, I've been pretty busy lately with a bigger video, which is probably out by the time I put this one out, which is a cover song. So a lot of effort into that, a lot of effort into my new song coming up stuff too. So guess what? Time for cheap content. So we're going to do a reaction video to new guitars while I get, a whole bunch of new videos going here. So sometimes you got to do things a little bit fast. So without further ado, we're going to check out things. But hey, if you like this kind of content, you can click the like button and subscribe button because that stuff always helps. So let's just get straight to the point. Make sure we're actually recording. All right, new for 2022 Schecter lineup. Here we go. All right, we're gonna start off with the first thing. I believe they had some of these last year, so I looked at some of them. Finished okay. Inlays I think are actually pretty cool. Not massively into the headstock. Let's just see. South Korean model. Yeah, here we go. Red Rain, Schecter locking, Ebony fretboard, which is pretty cool. Neck material is maple Paduke multi-ply with carbon fiber reinforcement rods. That's pretty cool. I hope it's cool. But what's neat about this one is it's actually 26.5 inches for scale length. Is that a 7-string? It is a 7-string. Now, if you're getting 26.5-inch guitars, maybe try one out before you buy one. That can be a little harder to play. Depends on the instrument. My Solar 7 strings like that, I just generally find it pretty easy to play, and I think with this thin C neck, this one should be too. Stainless steel frets and all that kind of stuff. What does it come with for pickups? Where's that over here? They're just stock pickups called Apocalypse pickups. Hip shot O-ring knobs. Okay, cool. It's a cool looking guitar, man. I can't complain. Looks like, like some sort of imaginary death scene or something. I don't know. They have a 6-string version. I'm going to take a shot that it might be a shorter scale length. And I'm going straight to that. It's 25.5. And Astronomy thinks they almost should have had a 26.5 for that too, for people who want to tune down a bit more, but whatever. I mean, you can always get thicker strings. It's about the same as the last one. No point in to keep going on about the Apocalypse Red Rain. So, and they have their Les Paul style. Not my favorite. But, some people love Schecter. Some people seem to hate them. But I always thought Schecter's made a really nice guitar. I've played a number of them over time, and especially some of the newer ones were killer. Especially one I tried last week, which if there's a new one, I'll go on about it. Now look at the back of this thing. Just take a look at this over here. That looks great. And that looks like it has a set of Fishman Fluences in it. So let's see. Yeah, it has Fishman Fluence modern. The bridge is ceramic and the neck is Alnico, just so it's probably not so harsh. Ceramic's pretty harsh, which is really great for metal. So then again, most amps are going to be fine these days. I know these are good. I like that they're adding 24 jumbo stainless steel frets and all that stuff. Again, Ebony fretboard. I mean, hard to really knock it. I mean, you got to try it yourself, but it's cool. What's this one? Now this one is neat as well. This kind of reminds me of the Keith Marrow stuff a little bit, but this one has a Sustainiac. Super cool. But with Sustainiac, I think I'd want the Floyd Rose. But if you don't, this one has a hip shot. And hip shot thick bridges are absolutely killer. I've never got to try Sustainiac, but what I've seen with it, it sounds great. Fishman Fluence and the bridge pickup, and Sustainiac neck. Already been over that. Again, it's stainless steel frets. I mean, nice specs on these. I mean, everything's starting to come with locking tuners and things. I think that's really awesome. I love locking tuners for string changes and stuff. I got to look at it. It's an 8-string. Why not? I'm not a big 8-string person, Okay, so if you are going to play an 8-string, just keep in mind that it's a different beast than a 6. I know that sounds kind of obvious, but reason I'm saying this is that to me, 8 strings are like a whole other instrument. if you're used to playing 7 strings, you can probably make the jump, but it is a bit different. And this one's fan fret, so let's take a look at it. All right, so fan fret 8 string. It looks like it again has Fishman influences in it. That's awesome. I love the back of the neck and like that finish kind of thing. Locking tuners. I'm gonna guess take a shot that's probably a hip shot bridge too. Let's just see. Bridge. Yeah, it is a hip shot. These are spec'd quite nicely, honestly. They're South Korean made guitars. Schecter locking, ebony fretboards and stuff. What is it? Goes from it's 25.5 to 27. So you do want the 27 for that top string. I can tell you that much. I think in the sense that fan fret 8 string works good. I haven't really used one, but the concept of that seems to make sense to me. I don't know if it's necessary. Let's take a look at this one. The Omen 6. Love the Omen series. I almost bought one many years ago. Always thought they were pretty cool. This one looks really, really nice. Can't really knock it. This one has Schecter pickups. Just extra drum with bow frets. This is probably a lower end guitar than some of the other ones we looked at, but the finish is definitely not looking lower and it's looking absolutely awesome. I like that. Probably a bit cheaper than some of the other ones. Let's jump around here a little bit because I want to see what else we got. Which there's not a ton of new ones, so let's just see. So we got a left-handed model of that. Looks like there's also an Omen Extreme. It's the same idea as the other one, but a different finish. Side of me, I think, likes this one more. Side of me likes the other one more. I like how it goes from that dark to red, lighter, like the dark to light kind of finish. I think that's pretty sweet. I mean, Schecter's a pretty solid build. Okay, these things is Barbarian. It almost I was gonna say it reminds me of Wild Audio. I'm 99% sure this is Wild Audio. Is it? I'm pretty sure Schecter makes those. It's like a really awful looking SG. It's like, okay, it's gonna sound terrible because some people are gonna like this, and this is to not knock the quality or anything like that, but it's like, Mom, can we have an SG? We have an SG at home. SG at home, this shape, but probably in not good condition, where this one's probably actually a really nice guitar. That's cool. If you like the EMGs, you know what this is for? Yeah, this is definitely a Wild Audio one. Okay, it is definitely Wild Audio. I kind of forgot about Wild Audio being a thing. I've never tried them. Like I said, I'm not into the shape, but you can be. Inlay, I don't mind the inlays in that at all. I mean, it's cool. That's not my thing. It can be yours. That's why they make it. I'm not here to bash it. Here is our Explorer shape. Now, this one has the Floyd Rose with the Sustainiac that I was talking about. Okay. Now this is pretty cool. This has this is an Explorer shape with 25.5-inch scale. That's actually pretty good, I think. A lot of Explorer shapes with 24 3/4. What is this? Floyd Rose. What do we got for a bridge? Floyd Rose 1500 series. I know nothing about them. It's not OFR, but it should be fine. I like the green finish. I mean, ooh, I wonder if they have one of these things in town. I'm gonna have to go try it out. I'd love to give it a good go of it. Let's take a look at this one last one. It's the Kenny Hickey. You know Kenny Hickey from Typo Negative. If you're not listening to Typo Negative at some point in your life, I don't know what you've done. Typo Negative is awesome. And as far as I'm concerned, their live stuff sounds even better. Anyway, you know, they're all about the color green. So let's take a look. Anyway, we got the color green here. Obviously, you know, the Green Man, all that stuff. Well, the Green Man was, you know, Peter. But this is Kenny's guitar. Rosewood fretboard. It's got a mahogany 3-piece with carbon fiber reinforcement bridge. This one's 26.5-inch scale. And you know why? It's for tuning down. You're not going to play this in standard. I don't know what band he's playing in or what he's doing now, but I just associate everything with Typo Negative when it comes to Kenny. I'm sure everybody else does too. I wish I had 24 stainless steel, but man, just take a look at that. You got to admit, that's a pretty sweet guitar. I kind of wish they still did, like, I think they used to do one with like an Omen style body, and I think I like that more. But this is cool. Yeah, it's a cool guitar. There's not a ton more to go on about here. I do want to just to see if there is. I want to see artist models. That's what I'm looking for. I want to see what they got for Nick Johnston's right now. I don't know if they made another one. Let's just see what they made. Just a couple more while we're here. Okay. I got to try one of these. And this is something I can say for sure. Is this one here. And it's awesome. It's a class of a Strat. Some people will tell me how good they were. And I got a buddy of mine has one. He brought it over last week. Got to try it. I hope it'll be on the channel where we can do an actual review of it at some point. But man, it's warmer sounding than you think these are. Let's see, does it have stainless steel frets? No, it doesn't, but I'd buy it. I'd buy it. It's wonderful. It's locking tuners. I never really got to try the trem too much. It's like, it's warm, but it just, it feels solid. Oh, so good. I want to give it another solid go. That's all these Nick Johnston ones. I know some of them get a little expensive, but man, if you can ever try one of those out, try one. I want to go ahead again because I wanted to check out. These aren't necessarily new models, but I wanted to check this one out. This is Nikki Stringfield. She plays in a cover band called the Iron Maidens. I believe she does some of her own stuff too. I follow her on Instagram. I'm not super aware of all her stuff outside of the Iron Maidens. She's a solid singer and player, I can tell you that. But she doesn't sing in that band. I've heard her sing. These are a cool guitar. It has a Sustainiac Floyd Rose. Inlay is very, I don't know how to describe it. It's a neat one. I think it fits the purple. I mean, it fits the vibe. I wouldn't do all that, but hey, it's not my signature guitar. Overall, man, you're doing something right if you got a signature guitar. Come on, go ahead. I'm not doing great with the internet today. Let's just see who else has these. Miles Dimitri Baker of Interloper. Okay, so he's a lefty actually, and these are a cool guitar. If you have not checked out Interloper, I highly recommend checking them out. They are a cool band. I don't know the dude. I should try to get him on the channel at some point, talk to him. I haven't done an interview in a bit. This is cool. I like this signature model. What's he have in it? Seymour, Duncan, Pegasus, and Sentient. Those are good pickups. Been a while since I played them, but yes, can't complain about that. This looks like one tone knob or one volume knob and a pickup selector. They play in a metal band. You don't need a tone knob. Come on, are you gonna go back or what are you gonna do? And it just takes me always over here because it's a pain in the butt. And you know what? While we're here, we're just gonna take a look at it. I'd play it. It's not my favorite. Headstock, it's okay, but it's a Telecaster with, you know, what is that for a pickup? Just a Schecter, whatever. It's a pop punk machine. I can't say pop punk. I don't know why. It's a pop punk machine right here. Look at that. Look at that. Pretty cool. All right, let's go back. I want to go back to artist models. Maybe this time I can navigate the internet. All right, there was one more I'm going to take a look at. Everybody's seen Keith Merrow's before, but here's a man, signature, named Chris Holworth. And I met Chris many years ago when I was a little noob. And he was one of the, like, you know, coolest people. Like I said hi to him. Nobody really knew who In This Moment was. And my friends were like, who's that? I'm like, he's in the band opening for Ozzy Osbourne. Anyway, he came back to chat for a few minutes and even saw us from the stage when nobody was really paying that much attention to In This Moment at least at that moment around here. And it's cool. I didn't know he had a signature model till now. So if Chris is, which he's definitely not watching this, but if he is, dude, you've left a good impression on me. You're a cool dude, and congrats on actually getting a signature. 26.5-inch scale, 7-string guitar. Yeah, man, it's a cool guitar. Looks like they took a little bit from the Kirk Hammett Ouija boards, the ESPs. Well, I think we've gone on enough about the new Schecters and just some of the Schecters and taking a look around the website and all that stuff and listening to me talk today, because lots of what we do around here is talk about guitars and stuff. And I needed some cheap content because I'm working on a review on this next, so just started filming that as well. Yeah, these things take a lot of time, and these videos don't take a lot of time, so sometimes I gotta have some content for you guys. Just how YouTube works. Thank you so much for watching. So if you can click the subscribe button, like button, notification bell, and all that stuff, you know what? You would smell a whole lot less if you showered. I just wanted to say that. Anyway, you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you guys all in the next video. See yas.